Hello and thank you for joining me on a new process video for the Paperroses channel. I made a 9 by 12 inch scrapbook layout and I made it of the picture that you just saw, which is upside down right now. And it's a picture of a view we had on the Italian side of the Lago Maggiore. It's in that's a big lake between Italy and Switzerland. And if you're on the Italian side, you can see the Swiss side and the other way around, of course. And we saw the village where we actually stayed in on the Swiss side, so I decided to take a picture of that. But usually I don't really scrap the well the pictures which I take of views or anything like that. I usually take pictures of people or scrap pictures of people, for example, my children or so. I usually don't take scrap the pictures of my the other pictures, the random pictures of views or anything like that. But I really like this picture, and I decided to make a scrapbook layout of it. I decided that I wanted to use the wood grain um, paper, design paper, by it's of the Maggie Holmes collection, Carousel, and I wanted to mat the white piece of paper on it. I decided to use the white because otherwise the color of the wood grain is a bit too much, I think. I like it like this because the color is really beautiful, but not to use it as a background, just just as a background. So that's why I used a white piece of paper on it, and I decided to keep the other colors pretty calm. I used all the bluish colors from the kit, and it's the Maggie Holmes papers are combined with the Page Evans Turn the Page collection, so that's both of them have really beautiful bluish colors, bluish, blue or turquoise, and every now and then I use a little bit of extra color, like you can see on the flowers, which are at the bottom right. And I decided I wanted to have a cluster on the left, top left, and that's what I'm building right now. I already decided that I wanted to use the small card, which you can see here. I I just can't. I don't remember what the exact words are on the which are on the card, but I wanted to use the card as a small cluster, or it's actually like a small embellishment. I believe it's from the embellishment or the ephemera, and not because also the Turn the Page collection also has like a lot of 2 by 2 inch pieces of paper, and I use them every now and then. Also in this layout, you can see below the flowers on the bottom right, the yellow piece which is peeking out of underneath the flowers. And that's also why I decided to use the yellow star in the cluster on the top right, because I wanted to use the color again somewhere. Um, I do that also with a copper pieces, a few copper pieces on the page, which you will see later. And right now I decided that this is going to be the way I want the layout to look, and so that's why I'm gluing everything down. The picture is actually I used a white mat um, behind the picture. I didn't print out the picture with a white border. I always seem to forget that I want a white border. I really like white borders around the pictures, but either way, I never use them, or I never print them right away. I don't know why, but I just don't. Um, you just saw my head in the shot. I already glued all the big pieces down, and I well, that's the base that I actually wanted to use. And in the end, I only added a few pieces of ephemera, not too much, to finish the page off. It's actually very well, maybe even a clean and simple. It's a bit too filled for a clean and simple layout, but they didn't use a lot of embellishments around the picture. I do. I'm doing a little bit upside down because usually I start with the big ephemera pieces, and when I know where I want to put them, I finally in the end I use the small embellishments, and this time I decided to put the little star somewhere in the middle, the green star, which is on the right side. I don't know why I did that, but I I guess I felt like it. And here's the yellow 2x2 card, which is in the Turn the Page collection and also in the test kit, which I wanted to use as some kind of base for the flowers. And that's why I also put the yellow star in the top left. And now I have this really beautiful butterfly, but it has a lot of copper in it. It's actually probably the only color is copper on the butterfly, besides a little bit of turquoise. And I removed that leaf. It's like a little small wood veneer leaf, and I decided not to put it on the page. But when I look at it right from here, I wonder why I didn't use it. Anyways, so the butterfly is gonna end up somewhere in the layout, and decided to use that I wanted to use a little bit of copper on the other side as well. I had a few problems with the chipboard. I don't know why, but the sticky side of the chipboard stayed on the on the sheet, and as you can see, I took the small bird off and I took the little star off, and both of them, the sticky part of the chipboard sticker stayed on the sheet. I don't know why. Maybe some kind of manufacturer problem. I don't know. But it's usually not really a big problem for me, anyways, because I tend to use the chipboard pieces a little bit thinner as they come. So I usually take off at least the sticky part and maybe even two more layers of the chipboard stickers, because otherwise they might get a little bit chunky, and so that's why I didn't really it didn't really matter to me. This is the final touch, or the finishing touch. I used the Nouveau, which is also in the kit, and it's a beautiful color. It has glitter in it, and it's the perfect way to finish off the layout. So that's why you see me add it on a few different places. But I love it. It's a beautiful color. I can't say enough about it. This is the end of the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and you could also, of course, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!